Hi guys, welcome back. I recently posted a video of this handsome dude on my Instagram, Careless Horsemanship, talking about how I used positive reinforcement to help him get over his food aggression and stall aggression issues. I got a lot of questions on how I did that, how I worked with him, so I decided to just put it all into one video here for you guys so you can learn how to apply it with your horses too. The philosophy behind this kind of training is that it doesn't do me any good to get into a physical battle with a horse of this size, especially when they're already prone to being aggressive when feeling threatened or unsure about something. So instead I turn it into a mental game or a puzzle, where if you do what I'm asking, you get to have a tasty treat, and if you don't, oh well, we'll move on to the next thing. I am very wary of dangerous behavior. You will notice a couple times in this video I make a little noise with my mouth, and I'll show you where I do that, and flap my hand. I never move to strike him, hit him, etc., but I do make it clear that he's headed down the wrong path before he has a chance to do anything dangerous or aggressive towards me. I do want to note really quick that I don't have a video of the before behavior, because when I start working with a horse I want to start working on correcting it right away. And it wasn't worth it to me to try and go back and reproduce the aggressive behavior for the sake of a YouTube video. I hope you guys can understand that. You can talk to his owner if you want, if you're interested in learning more about how he was before. Just a brief description of that: every time he ate was bucking, kicking, pinning his ears, rattling his bucket, even if no one was in his stall. You couldn't enter his stall with the intent to feed him without him pinning his ears, trying to bite you, trying to kick you, etc. So he was just generally aggressive and stressed out about feeding and feeding time. So the first step that I do when working with a horse that has aggression issues is to teach a backup or away command. This just makes sure that if I need to remove them from my space for any reason, that I can do that, and I can make sure that they're being respectful of my space at all times. You can teach this using a halter, just teaching them, associating the command with backing up, or I prefer to just place a hand gently on their chest, because most horses, once they feel you within their space in front of them, will move backwards away from you. It's important when teaching this, again, to keep your energy level low. Aggressive horses can get worked up really easily, so you don't want to get excited or worked up even if they're not doing it 100% correctly, because that'll just exacerbate the situation. So here you can see as soon as I enter his stall, I'm asking for that back up. I don't have to touch him or anything anymore, because he understands that when I say back, he backs up, and then you'll see I click and treat to reward that behavior. This is again another chance for you to reinforce using the clicker. So the next step you're going to want to do is to teach what I call soft eyes, soft ears. I'm looking for him to step out of my bubble and to maintain a really soft expression, stay relaxed, for a period of 2 to 3 seconds, and then I'll click and reward. As you continue with this, you can extend that interval until it becomes just innate behavior, but for right now, as I'm shaping his behavior, I will ask for it in increasing intervals. So this third and final step is actually introducing the horse again to actually eating from their bucket. This only happens after I've made sure they are 100% okay with receiving their food rewards, they're polite about it, and they're also capable of maintaining soft eyes, soft ears through that entire process. So I go ahead and put some food in the bucket, and I like to have a cue for telling the horse that it's okay to go ahead and eat from their bucket. They can come over, get what they want, whatever. So here you'll see me rattle the bucket a little bit, and that's how he knows it's okay, I'm allowing you to eat now. You will notice that I stay really close by during this process. A lot of aggressive horses will get themselves into a sort of panicked state of mind while they're eating, where it turns into this frenzy that they can't snap out of. So I like to be able to have them back away before they get really worked up, and it sort of snaps them out of it, and they can go back to doing their soft eyes, soft ears, being really patient and polite about their food. I click throughout this whole process if he's doing it correctly, and you'll even see him here lift and receive a reward, which was a really big step for him. I also make sure that I'm able to pet him all over, rub his face, I rub his belly a couple times. Just make sure that he's totally comfortable with me being in there and he can stay calm the whole time he's doing so. I don't have a clip of it, but I also do this from outside the stall. I'll go stand outside and then click from out there as long as he's maintaining his soft eyes, soft ears, and calm demeanor. This is really important, especially if eventually you want to teach him to be able to just be fed and left alone and maintain that calm and really pleasant atmosphere. He has to be able to know that it's good even when you're outside the stall for him to continue behaving this way. So that's it. I hope you guys gained a little bit of insight into using positive reinforcement and food rewards with food aggressive horses. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them below, and I look forward to seeing you guys for the next one. Thanks!